All we want to know is who's coming with us. Come on. Who's coming with us? You know?
I already emptied the cigars.
I was just having so much fun.
Sure, I'll get there.
You're right. It's gonna be.
It'll take a minute for everybody to get to us. We're actually starting a little earlier than usual tonight.
Hey, there's somebody.
Who's with us.
Who hit first?
Who's here first? Who are you?
Who are you? What's up, Carlos?
Carlos. Okay.
Yes.
So, is the YouTube counter wrong, or are you still here, Carlos?
Right.
It's saying nobody's here. I know somebody was here.
Yeah, someone else.
So, what you up to tonight?
What's happening on Wednesday night, Fuggin? Okay. Okay. Yeah, our counting one ape shit for a minute went to zero. I was like, hey, there was just somebody here. Well, we thank you for joining us, Josh.
Hey, I'm gonna pull the camera closer.
She goes with that business. We should know not to move the camera on here.
Shut up. That way we can read better.
Remember, we tried this last time.
No, I picked up the camera and moved it last time.
What's up, Danny?
What's up, Danny?
What's up, Thuggin? Of the thuggish nature. I can't even say thuggish. Thuggish. Thuggin' thuggish.
What you up to tonight, Danny?
Sounds like some kind of. Hey, you ain't gotta apologize, Danny. We just got on here. We're running late.
Yeah, we've only been on here, like, 2.5 minutes. 3.5 minutes. Something.
Are you sure?
You're doing good, Danny. Except for the lighter being out of food, apparently. Just chilling, Carlos. I don't have anything. They're all over there. The force is not with him tonight.
Apparently not.
Do I need to get in?
Please. You're in a better position.
Get up in the comments.
Right now. 6 foot, 190 pounds. What's up, Jason? Into our wide world, wide world of not particularly shit. Yeah, draws on good
The air
ears, Danny.
conditioner is also on. Wait, you don't hear the girls, actually. You hear the TV. Because they
Yeah.
didn't change the channel. There are girls on TV, so.
You're right, Jason. Yeah, you're right, Jason. You're right, Jason. Not so far, Carlos. Oh my God.
Got an itch.
I do on my foot. I got bit by ants and long story. No good came of it other than me being irritated, so we'll let that one slide.
Nothing good ever comes of ants. No hat tonight. My hair is still wet from my shower. If I put a hat on, it would just take even longer to dry.
I want desperately to go without a hat. Because I don't want them to look at what's under this hat right now. Danny, I need to, man. Been cutting grass and stuff, man, doing some yard work, and man, I moved. What it was is there's a sign right next to my mother's house, where the road is between her and someone else's house, and they put up a bridges out sign. So somebody came and hit it and knocked it over. So I picked it up to move it because there is grass around right there, and apparently it was absolutely covered with ants when I picked it up. And they were all over me, and I looked down and I had like brown hands and brown legs before I even realized. Needless to say, Beast was dancing all upon some pavement. Beat the absolute shit out of myself trying to get the ants off me.
Hey, It's
It's looking better.
slightly. It's all janked up. You can see a big indention in my finger.
It's pretty.
It's numb. That dark piece of skin. It's numb. There's no feeling right there.
I hate that for you, Danny. I just got mine fixed. I just got mine fixed. And the sad thing is, between rain and a broke down lawnmower, yeah, we had a jungle going on out here, and I finally got that shit cut. But I paid a little price. I was fixing to have to look. Some tape on it.
It don't need it now.
We have 13 acres, y'all, and it was. I'm inheriting it, so I'm very blessed that way. I sure couldn't afford it otherwise. But I used to cut this whole 13 acres with a push mower when I was a kid, and that sucked.
Jesse, it actually rained.
It actually just rained here, Justin.
Just a few minutes ago.
Sure did. Oh, we got another Justin.
Yeah, it just rained here a few minutes ago. It didn't rain long, but it sure
We'll have
did.
to come up with a nickname. What's up, Ricky? We're better now than we were about an hour ago. So, all is gravy in the Dunaway household at the moment.
He just got home like an hour ago.
Danny, this is going to hurt your feelings.
It happened this morning.
It happened this morning. I watched it when I pulled in at work. The guys were in the parking lot, and everybody took an extra few minutes, and we stood there and watched. I got pictures. We stood there and watched the freaking eclipse this morning. About 5 o'clock this morning. Yep.
Unless it's going to happen twice. I've never heard of it happening twice.
Jess, it's hot here. And today I had to go to Baton Rouge and work in an enclosed area with no air. And it was like, the brim of my hat was dripping by like 8 a.m. Probably before that. Yeah, Danny, I didn't know either. I actually thought it happened the night before.
Yeah, we thought it already happened and we missed it.
Right. And I was just driving to work, and it was just starting to get that edge, and it was sitting really fat in the sky on my way to work yesterday, like I was driving into it. Huge. And it had that little darkness piece on it, and I was like, oh, well, it must have been full, and now it's... But no. As I got closer to work, I was like, that's moving. And pulled in at work, and we all stood up in the parking lot and watched it. Did you get anything, Danny? You get any meat for the freezer?
Bring us some. I want him to go kill us a hog. I want some pork. He can't eat pork very often. It hurts his stomach. I like pork.
Why are you going to tell people that?
Why not? Tell him everything else. Tell him that too.
We ain't told them everything. Y'all buckle up. Y'all just getting to know these sickos right now. Heard me?
Tell him everything.
That's right, Danny. Damn straight. Carlos, the one cool thing when I went to Delta State University is in the Mississippi Delta, you can literally see the sky touch the ground all the way around you.
Deer stand.
There are no trees, there are no hills, there are no lights, there are no gullies, there are no nothing. Flat. The last lunar eclipse I saw was standing in a field, a cotton field out there. No, it was a soybean field, I think, in the middle of the Delta, and it was ridiculous. And man, meteor showers there. That was one of the two redeeming things that area has. Otherwise, that area is cursed. Don't go through Cleveland, Mississippi, or Greenville, Mississippi, or Leland, Mississippi, or Drew, or Shaw, or Shell. Don't go through any of that. Rosedale, Louisville, Boyle. Don't do it. Don't do it. That place is, and that's where the crossroads really are. Today, what's funny is if you look online, it'll show it in Clarksdale, Mississippi, where 49 and 61 cross there. That's not where the crossroads are. They're behind Dockery Plantation. Been out there, and it's they're freaking serious about trying to divert people from going back there because apparently in the 70s a bunch of Delta State kids went out there and killed themselves. So they're trying to turn attention away from where they're really at. But my point being is, I absolutely believe people made. What's up, Justin? The other Justin? I absolutely believe that people made deals with the devil up there because when you wake up in Cleveland, on your way to take your morning piss, you stub your toe and it hurts really bad. Then you go to brush your teeth and the toothpaste thing explodes. Then the water won't come on. Then the big dump you take won't flush. Then you stub your toe on your way to start really getting dressed to go to work. Then you get out to your car and the tire's flat. Then no tire shops are open and you don't have a spare. Then you finally get that fixed. You're late for work. You get your bit. I mean, it's 24/7 that way. Every man, woman, and child up there goes out and drinks after dark. It is like that 24/7, and it's like that in all the little surrounding towns too. So I absolutely believe that deals with the devil were made there. I promise you they were. That place is so cursed. It's like she came to see me for one night. Tell them how long it took you to leave.
6 months.
Tire troubles, car troubles, you name it. She came for one night and it kept her for 6 months. All the stories that y'all hear me tell, the craziness, all happened up there. Absolutely, that place is cursed. Don't go there. Don't do it. Don't be compelled because I told you a cool story to do it. I'm telling you, don't do it.
It's really bad. Well, Danny, ain't nothing wrong with witches as long as they're good witches.
Right, Danny. The problem with that area is it's got the. I'm not afraid of spirits or any of that kind of stuff.
Cleveland.
It just so happens.
Yeah, Justin is Cleveland.
Yeah, Justin. I spent a lot of time up there, and the area surrounding. It's like that 24/7, man. And it's not that it's what's the stuff that's there is not friendly. I'm not bothered
Well,
by
Danny,
that kind
be
of stuff.
prepared to move there.
Right. Once it's got you, it's got you. My friend Drake that I've told y'all about, he'll tell you. Well, he can't now. He's gone, but he would have told you. Anybody that's lived up there, I'll tell you. Oh, what?
Seriously.
Tony. Thank you for showing up tonight, Tony.
What's up, Tony?
What is up?
That's crazy.
Up there where she lived, there's a Bell Witch grave, and it's really messed up because there's like this cage, and it's like it was something come out of the ground and ripped it open and got out. And don't take a shell. If you go there, don't take one of the little shells that's there. Don't do it. Lordy Lord!
What's up, Lordy?
Lordy Lord has joined the conversation. The conversation.
Hey, you're just hogging the thing.
You act like you didn't want none of us. What the hell, I'll smoke it. He's sexy when she looks at him like that. Oh, God. I was going to try to come up with a topic for the night, too, and
I ain't had time.
Nope.
We're just trying to. We can't stay on super late tonight, so we were trying to hurry up and get on here as early as we could. We're probably gonna try to kill it about 9.
No, we ain't.
Yeah, we are.
We started late. We got to give them at least what we owe.
9:15, man.
This is how the conversation always starts, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen?
Just have tornadoes in Oklahoma. Hey, Dixie. Did we see you come in, Dixie?
Hey, Dixie. I've been through Oklahoma a couple times.
Hopefully the weather don't get too bad over there.
Most epic brain farts. Justin? I don't know if I should tell this in front of my wife.
No.
It's not dirty or ugly or anything like that.
Okay.
My high school sweetheart had flown to Washington because she was brilliant, you know, and they went on this academic trip. Anyway, I was supposed to meet her at the airport. And this girl got off the plane, man, looked like I ran up and hugged this girl. And it wasn't her. I mean, look, just like hair was same, everything, but it wasn't her. And then I got smacked.
Not tonight, Carlos.
But yeah, I got smacked because I swear it was her, man. I swear. And of course, the girl that I hugged was really confused too. She had to, was this dude touching me? Look. Wow.
Man. He is a perv.
I swear it was her. To this day, I still swear it was her. And I was wrong. Oh, damn it, I didn't get my necklace back on again. Shit. You gonna punish me?
Right.
Oh, shit. Right, Tony? I know how that feels. I know that way too well. Way too well. Especially in elementary school. I'm a legend in my local elementary school. I actually have a plaque. I used to have a plaque. I don't know where that sucker is. And there was one at school. I got the most paddlings there. It was constant. Daily, several times a day. I was a mean little kid.
Scariest place you've ever been.
I might think about that a minute, Tony. I've been in a couple of hairy places.
No, Tony didn't say that. Danny said that.
Danny, my bad.
Tony popped up for that. Scariest place you've ever been.
Together or separate?
Separate.
What's up, Damon? What's up, working? Justin? Langston? At my college, we had this tradition where my fraternity would go and acquire a few pumpkins around Halloween and put them out at our particular major, which was music. It was the music hall, the building for Halloween decoration. Well, this one particular year, we had a lot of pledges and a lot of actives, and this is still a sore subject. Some actives really hated us for this, and it was my point being is, we went out scouring the town to find, what's up, lady?
Thank you.
And found all these pumpkins. And I kept bringing them back to my apartment and filling it up. And we was driving in my truck at the time, a Chevy S10 that was painted like a cloud. And what wound up happening was we absolutely barricaded the entire building. There was no entry point anywhere in the building that wasn't stacked up with pumpkins. And we would have gotten away with it because all the fraternities were out that night doing the same exact thing as us. But one of our guys just couldn't resist putting the pumpkin of a professor he really didn't like in his mailbox. And that instantly said who it had to have been. Damn it. What was I saying? Tony.
You made him lose his train.
Right. So,
hey, what's up, Silent One?
What's up, Silent One? So, yeah, once that occurred, they knew it could only be one group that done it, because it had to have been somebody that knew that professor personally and where he must live, because none of these were legal pumpkins. Let's just go ahead and get that over with. So, big blow up, man. Of course, we got found out. Had to face all the professors and the deans, and oh my God, it got ugly, and it was bad. And it did get the fraternity, and we were usually known for being a very good fraternity, a professional fraternity, music fraternity, and we were known for being good folks. Musicians party, not gonna lie, but we were pretty good folks. So yeah, we kind of, our director at the time, and we had rehearsal too, and it was pouring down rain, made us load all those pumpkins back up in my truck. And the entire group that went out and got these pumpkins, we had to take these pumpkins back house by house to their owners. This one lady killed us, man. She was holding her like little 4-year-old girl, and she was giggling as we walked up with her pumpkin. And she was like, see, those are the bad people. That's not who you want to be. So, Craig. So that was a great pumpkin caper, and a lot of people are still pretty sore about that shit. It wasn't all my fault. It was a 50-50, really. It was me. It was spearheaded by someone else who has claimed complete hand washing of the situation. So really, when people look back, it's me that they think about. And you go, that fucking bastard. He ruined it all. It was so fucking funny, though, for about... That's right, Dixie. It was so fucking funny, though, until... What's up, Steve? All right, Steve.
Steve.
Sweet dreams, brother. Thanks for stopping in and
Thank
saying
you.
something, man. That means a lot to us.
Yeah. Thank you.
Damn, Tommy. Senior class put. Oh yeah, that sounds like that was pretty funny. Put super glue in there. See, my problem is whenever we tried to pull these pranks, it would just somehow spiral out of control, and I would get so lost in how funny I thought it was gonna be that I couldn't go. No, wait a minute. I couldn't be the voice of reason. I'm like, this is really because I have a sick sense of humor, and I have to remember that not everybody thinks what I think is funny. Funny. So, yeah, I should have thought better on some. They just sniffed the glue. You know what? I'm not gonna lie and say I hadn't sniffed a lot of things in my day, but
Never sniffed glue.
I don't think I ever actually sniffed glue. Right?
No, it's never one of those that huff gas either.
No,
I hate the smell of gas.
no, I never huffed the gas. 71, Dixie. You're not that far behind me there.
Live chickens.
That reminds me of the dolphin caper. One year for frat pranks, we released there's a place called the Duck Pond, and there's literally at any given point hundreds of ducks there. They never leave because people come out and feed those ducks. They'll come out and act wounded, so you'll specifically feed them to make sure that they get some. What's even funnier is if you feed them in the water, is watching the ducks and the turtles and the catfish all fight for the food. That is hilarious. But we rounded up a whole truck full of ducks and released them into a girl's dorms, and that was pretty funny. Then we kidnapped the dolphin.
Oh, Craig, you'll hear plenty of that around here. Oh, Serrano really went out now.
That's how Serrano lets us know she wants out.
Starts hollering.
She starts hollering.
Can y'all hear her hollering?
Oh, dead fish in the fans. I bet that was stinky. What's up, Lynn? That's funny. Put the car on top. That's fucking funny. I like that. That took a little bit of planning, didn't it?
Damon, that's funny.
That is fun. That's funny too.
Yep, ain't nothing but authentic around here.
Right.
Getting no show put on around here. Just us.
Man, by the time I tell off all my little stories, these people are gonna think I'm like evil. They're gonna know that y'all are gonna realize I married up. She's a good one.
No, I just haven't told any of my stories.
Maybe that needs to change. Maybe Daniel doesn't need to be the only one telling stories up on here.
Too many of my stories involve my ex, and I don't want to talk about him. So. See, I was young. I was 21 when I met him, and the guy I was with before him, I was with for 5 years, so too much of my shit involved him. Everything else involves you, so we have the same stories.
But I have about 15 years worth of stories before you, though, from being bad.
That's why you can tell your stories. Let me go let the cat out.
Nobody wants to hear all my stories. Wow, 48 years. Bless you. I hope we get there. I don't know if I'm gonna live that long, to be honest with you, but I hope we get there. Sorry to hear that, Dixie. I'm sorry to hear that. What's up, Jeremy?
Charlie's being so...
Oh,
Sir Luke, we will get to that probably tomorrow night, though.
right. We're not set up to do live reactions.
Yeah.
God, I wish we could.
Yeah, we can't do live, but we will do that reaction for you.
We'll have it up Friday.
Yeah.
How about that?
We'll record it tomorrow night, and we'll
Can we
upload it
do
first
that?
thing Friday.
I tell you what, since you made a donation and we can't do it tonight, give us something else. We'll do both of them.
I'm gonna try to write down
Yeah.
those. Oh my god, I can't write my fucking finger.
I mean, at best we could pull it up on her phone maybe and watch it and tell y'all what we think of it. But as far as yeah, we're not capable quite yet. Our upgrades are coming. They're on the way. We're
Yeah.
fixing to start being able to do that stuff.
If YouTube will ever give us our money.
Justin, I'm loving the
Love
fuck
Big
about some
Murph.
Big Murph. That motherfucker, there's a touch of something right there on Big Murph that reminds me a lot of me back in the day. I like Big Murph, man.
Craig Sir Luke donated $2.
And thank you. Write that one down. That's his other one he wants.
Measles dying. All right.
Sorry, Sir Luke. When we get our upgrade situation happening, like I said, so I got some stuff already on the way. We're working on it. And we do we want to do live reactions for y'all, man. I love going live with y'all. I love being able to talk to y'all, not about y'all. We do. Funny enough, we talk about some of y'all in a good way throughout the week.
I am not
We enjoy
singing.
seeing y'all.
No, I'm not singing.
But I can't wait for us to do some comedy together and some stuff like that. I can't wait. The funny thing is, when we get our shit, I'm gonna have to figure out how to do it. I'm gonna have to figure out what software I need and all that kind of junk to get it all set up. But we're gonna get it figured out.
All right. Y'all, this notebook I got right here is full of y'all's
Church, my neck of the
recommendations.
woods. I think that's already on our list.
Oh yeah, it is.
That's one we've been needing to get to.
Sorry. I'm so loud.
See, really, another one that we've been asked to do a lot, and I've almost purposely dodged it. It's called "I Miss My Buddies," and I'm scared to do that one yet because I think it's gonna get me in my feels. Damon, possibly. There's a couple that's
I
on
know
our
we
radar.
got some 4th of July stuff planned, but we hadn't really planned any Memorial
We
Day
could do
stuff
some of the
for
4th of
weekend.
July stuff we were gonna do for Memorial Day, and then find more. There's a couple things we got that
right,
we could
Ricky.
probably do for Memorial Day. Yeah.
Good night, Ricky.
Good night, Ricky. Hope to see you again. It's the one that won't talk. Let's draw attention to her.
Let's not do that. I don't want to be strip searched, Tony. So, you still don't want to come say hello? Yeah, it's okay if they hear your voice. It really is.
She's like, nope.
You used to want to start your own YouTube
Sup,
channel.
Zach? Zach Attack?
Zach.
Zach Caraway. Where are you from, Zach? I know a lot of Caraways. I'm kind of related by marriage to
Yeah,
at least one, yeah.
his aunt is married to a Caraway.
Right. Wait, did he really ask that?
Justin. Yes.
Yes.
We have a playlist. We have a...
There's a Just in Time playlist, yeah.
Go check it out, please.
We hadn't got real deep in him. We got about, what, 4 or 5 songs in there? But we loving some Just in Time, man. He's got the stank flow. Justin, he actually came into our comments and laughed at me because I said he had stank flow. Missouri. Do you know any Caraways down in the Mississippi area? Oh, I'd love to do that, freaking Casey. I had to sell my bike a ways back.
Unfortunately.
I'm gonna have another one. It's gonna happen. Cool.
Yeah.
And we got more coming too. We got our request list for him is growing too.
Yeah, we just found him not long ago, so we've only got, I think, 5, maybe. Yeah.
Dixie, yeah, it cut me, but I didn't like it. All right, Craig, cool beans. We'll check that. Yeah, it hurt me when I had to sell my bike because I had always ridden other people's bikes, and I had finally gotten my own bike, man. Finally got my own bike, and when I had to sell it, it upset me. Funny enough, we found Big Murph because of Justin. It worked out that way. Which we found Justin because of church.
Yeah.
And funny enough, we found church because of Tom.
Well, happy birthday back to school.
Well, happy effing birthday.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
We're having fun.
Yep.
Goats in Walmart. I bet that was funny. They do.
Really? I'll have to check that out
Well,
tomorrow.
we'll have to check that out.
Damn, we got a lot we got to do tomorrow.
Yeah, we got a lot to do tomorrow night.
Luckily, you're taking off work
because
Friday.
Brandon Hart's dropping one tomorrow.
Yeah, if y'all haven't listened to Brandon Hart, please.
Really,
do.
if y'all haven't, man, it's time people go show Brandon Hart some love, man. If y'all
Yeah.
haven't listened to Brandon Hart, go listen to Brandon Hart.
Yeah. Luckily, he's taking off work Friday, so we're gonna get some reactions done tomorrow.
Yep, tomorrow night and Friday night, and maybe Saturday night.
Maybe.
We might have we've got several actually requests by donations now. We've got to get to. We got several that people have been clamoring for that we got to get to. There's several new that we've got to get to. So, yeah, we're going to be doing a bunch this weekend, which is not a problem. I just hope we get to everybody.
Yeah, we're going to try to get to everybody. But we're definitely going to get to our donation reactions for sure. That's top of the list.
Cool, Danny. That last song he had, Bigger Than.
Yeah,
I
love that song.
That's such a happy song, and I'm not usually the happy song kind of guy, but I've been blaring that in my truck for days.
We got to do Skill Shot by Church. We haven't done that yet.
Well, happy Wednesday, fuggin'. We do, James. Our whole channel is pretty much by request.
Yeah, everything we do is by request.
Yeah, we don't chase the big views.
I mean, the only thing we do for fun for us is
Leo, pretty much.
Leo.
And there's still some stuff that I would like to bring y'all. I mean, for real, there's some more rock and stuff that we listen to that I'd like to bring you. I tried to bring a Dream Theater and it got blocked. Damn it!
Yeah.
Did I mention damn it?
Yeah, we can't do a lot of the.
We get blocked.
But
Yeah, we do take requests. Was the point? To make a short story long. Oh, you can always request Leo. I got no problems with Leo.
Yeah, we take requests for Leo too. But we do Leo for fun too.
Amen, Amarth, father of the wolf. I have heard of that.
Yeah, I think I have too. I haven't heard it though.
Cool, Zach. We got more of that
Awesome,
coming too.
No shots tonight.
Yes, Carlos.
Not on Wednesday night. He's got to work tomorrow. No shots. Yes, Carlos, we are doing that tomorrow. We are going to get to it tomorrow night. The way I am. All right, James.
We got no problem listening to some Tom. We love Tom here.
Tom.
Whoa, somebody, I want to know who knew. Zach Portnoy, you're absolutely right. I mean, Zach, you're right. Portnoy is badass, man. That's why I got so upset, because the one that we did was As I Am live at Budokan, and my next post was going to be his drum solo, his 22-minute drum solo from live at Budokan. Portnoy. If there's better than Portnoy, I haven't seen it yet. You know, he's playing for Avenged Sevenfold now. Portnoy is my boy, man. Portnoy is sick. Fall in the Fall. That one is actually, we got to get to that one. That's on our, that's been requested for a while, and it's just somehow slipped through the cracks. We've got to get on that one for sure. Oh, that's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah. Calhoun's fire, man. He's swole.
I love Avenged Sevenfold too.
Right. And see, Portnoy is the drummer now. And their drummer was recognized as one of the baddest drummers on the planet. And when Portnoy stepped in, and I'm not trying to disrespect their old drummer, but when Portnoy stepped in, he's now playing all that guy's parts.
Tom is awesome.
The difference being Portnoy looks almost bored. It's just...
Dixie, me too. We were supposed
so
to go to
good.
that Upchurch concert, and we were so sad it got canceled at first.
Damon, we don't know yet. We don't know yet. We're gonna see. I'd like to see it, yes, but I don't know.
Yeah.
It depends on how Friday goes down.
Yeah.
Are they beating a tire next door?
Ain't no telling. The people are so noisy.
A mirror. Dixie.
Pink puts on a good show.
She does, actually. For a second, Pink Floyd triggered in my head. But no, yeah, Pink puts on a good show.
Why you gotta come lay on my shit, cat?
You two working? He's working and he's working.
Mm-hmm.
Go figure. What's happening over there?
She was determined to lay on my notebook. I finally had to move it.
Frank Foster. Wow.
Done security for Rolling Stones.
Wow, that's cool, Dixie.
Bet you had to work, didn't you?
Oh God, yeah, I imagine so. Depends on when you did it. If you did it like in a certain era, you're probably having to beat people off with sticks. Reflection of you got my respect, brother.
Really?
Back to school if you did Sound for Kiss.
Wow.
You got my respect, brother.
Really?
Back to school if you did Sound for Kiss. I used to do some sound work. Thankless job. It's an absolutely thankless job. I actually was really impressed that Nightwish has been so supportive of their crew. Their crew's put out an album, and we still need to go do some of that. Put you in the dressing rooms.
Liliac, we have done one Liliac reaction. It's in our Rock Reactions playlist. I haven't gotten any more yet.
That's funny, Tony.
Tony with the jokes.
Wow, man. That was always my
Nice.
dream back in the day. It was to own a music store.
Yeah.
Mainly just so I could lay hands on all the toys every day. Oh, look. We got the new Ibanez BT505. Let me touch it. Oh, look. We got the new Thomas 7-piece Tom set. Let me touch it. What is the bullshit, man?
You messing with shit over here.
Zach, we did. We liked Alter Bridge. Matter of fact, Asphalt. When I was with Asphalt, we did some Alter Bridge. I remember putting that in there.
What? We do like Alter Bridge.
True that, James.
Yeah, James, we all about the independent right now.
It's really all we can do. Everybody else
Yeah.
blocks us if we try. I was mad when Ozzy's people blocked us.
You're taller than Mick Jagger.
Wow.
Well, it's
Well,
cool if
Mick
they're all
isn't the
nice.
tallest dude.
Yeah.
Kevin, we
It's
don't
okay,
blame you.
Kevin.
She fell asleep
Well,
for a second during our feed on my shoulder. So we understand.
He
Oh,
probably would.
don't show me no collections because all I have right now is my original 4-string bass. I want my acoustic bass back. I want a 5-string. I
Justin,
like my
have a good
6-string
night.
back. I like to have a guitar. Oh, good night, Justin. I gotta come up with a different nickname for him because I always call him Justin.
5'6". Rammstein. I love Rammstein. I have not heard.
We have not.
of Trivium.
We've got a Trivium song on our. We need to get to that. Oh, always liked
Yeah, I
Rammstein.
love Rammstein. Yeah.
Thank you, Father First. Yeah, it's a thankless job, man. It can be.
India cab driver. It's getting better. See, it's a little bit better. It still hurts and it's numb.
That big red part's numb.
Yeah, the outside skin part right there is numb, but if I bang it on something, it still hurts really bad.
All right, we'll call you J Rock then.
I'll never remember that. Sorry.
I'll be honest, it'll probably take a couple times before I do too, because I'm terrible with names. 80s what?
80s pop music.
Yes, James. I'm the 80s baby over
He's the
here.
80s.
I'm the 80s guru.
There are
We could
certain
talk about some 80s music. It'd make her mad, but we
There
could
are
talk about
certain
some 80s music.
songs from the 80s I like, but Guns N' Roses and Metallica is what I like from the 80s.
I can agree with that, Damon. I can agree with that. They're very good.
I've never been out of the country. You ran. Tony, you're so silly.
You fell for that shit. I was sitting there going,
I wasn't
what is she
reading.
saying? This is Tony
I was
asking that
talking
question.
as I was reading it. I have a bad habit of reading the comment before I see who posted the comment. Should have known better. Because I was talking as I was reading it.
That was funny.
Grand.
I was sitting there going, surely she's not.
No. I figured it out as soon as we got to the end.
Zach, I was born in the early 70s. And
I was born in 81, so I'm a 90s baby. 90s for me.
yeah, you're right, Craig. They're very good. They're very good. What's up, Wayne?
Wayne.
What's up, baby? Wayne's up. I'm sorry, did I culturally appropriate? Were we hashtagging? Have you seen that commercial?
Yes. Were we hashtagging?
Yeah. I opened up an account on my whatever the shit he says. Was I hashtagging? And then the guy's like, you know, the waiters and waitresses, they don't need to know your name. I love that commercial. Falco. Amadeus, Amadeus. I was listening to the radio when the announcement that he had died came across. That was hurt. That hurt me. I was Kevin. I'm the 80s child, man. And you know what I liked about 80s music? Didn't matter if you were listening to metal, pop, rap, whatever. There was a sense of fun in 80s music. And then, of course, the 90s brought all the angst and everybody got pissed off. And then it, you know, then it got to be, you know, to the point where like when the emo stuff was all hitting and it wasn't angst anymore. Let's just up and kill ourselves.
Yeah.
I mean, it just, that's why I love Leo. It doesn't matter if Leo is doing Heard It Through the Grapevine or freaking Busta Rhymes. There's a sense of fun in what Leo does. Kenny Loggins, fuck yes, Damon.
Yeah, all out of cornbread.
Oh, we'll just raise some hell. I'm always down with that.
Things were all party time.
Excellent. Lita is still the queen of rock, female. I mean, damn. When I first heard Lizzie Hale, she made me think of Lita Ford, and that's a big compliment. Dairy Queen. Not the Dairy Queen down here. It's not so good.
You need a designated drinker.
Who said that? Sick. Oh, Danny, she's made cornbread. Oops. I eat it all. Makes me cornbread.
Yep, I make it every now and then.
And she has all these methods to making it good cornbread, and she'll tell me about it. And I'm like, you're not, no, no. And it'll come out and be
I
fucking
put
amazing.
mayonnaise and sour cream in my cornbread batter. It's really
Stays
good.
really moist that way, man. Not like wet moist, but not dry either.
So cool.
So does mine, Dixie. Zach,
Yeah.
we kind of in that boat too, but I try not to overdo it anymore. Didn't drink or anything at all for a long time. It's only been recently. And I'm still trying not to overdo it because we are trying to be somewhat healthier
Yeah, trying.
as we sit here and gulp this.
We'll have to have a central location, have a get together sometime, and I'll make some fucking cornbread.
What y'all want is her chicken cornbread dressed better.
Oh, I know it is.
Who froze the soulmates? No, Dixie,
it's
you're
us.
not. It's
It's
us. There's a little bit of some rain and junk coming through, and it's killing our signal. Right.
You're right, Justin. You're
Yeah, Saturday's bad. That's when everybody starts paying for the shots. Leo fugging.
right. Leo. Funny.
I put a Leo up today. Any of y'all that hadn't seen it yet, we put up a Leo today.
Yeah.
It was his.
Buddy Holly.
He did. Yeah, it was one of his new. He dropped it Friday.
Yeah.
Buddy Holly. It was funny. We like doing new, but there's still so many old Leo I want to go do that y'all probably even seen. I'm telling you, it's Call Me Maybe. It's hilarious. And the breakdown is fat.
Yeah, sorry our signal keeps cutting out. Hopefully it'll stabilize now. If we end up getting cut off and we have to stop, we'll come right back. Just so y'all know.
Hell yeah, James.
I am drinking peach whiskey tonight.
I am not. I'm drinking. What? Oh, I'm drinking vodka.
Yeah, he's drinking vodka. Yeah, the Evan Williams peach whiskey, that shit is good. I got taco salad. I make that every now and then too.
This makes good taco salad. That's what Josh and them were having tonight.
Really?
Makes me. He saw a little video on something he was watching, where it was pretty much showing you how to make a homemade the crunches.
Crunch wrap.
Yeah, the crunch wrap. Just beer. Ain't nothing wrong with beer. Ain't nothing wrong with Coca-Cola. Always Coca-Cola.
Are we
Carlos,
still freezing or are we good now?
I think I have heard that one, Carlos. We haven't done a reaction for that video, but I think I've heard that one.
I don't think I have.
Sugar-free Coke.
Ew. Ew. Sorry, I don't like Coke and I don't like anything sugar-free. Peach brandy, I've got some of that in the
I bet it
fridge,
was,
too.
Justin. I bet it was. Funny enough,
Yeah, Damon.
was our last live, our last Wednesday night live. That following Thursday for me was, I had to be up like 2 hours earlier than normal, and by the time we got off here, and I went next door and visited my mom and got back over here and
Soup juice.
got in bed and everything. Oh yeah, it was a bad day.
Yeah. Y'all keep him on here too long.
If I didn't enjoy it, I wouldn't stay.
Yeah.
Y'all, I still want to know about the other cap is
Which one?
the black and red one.
It's in the bedroom somewhere. I saw it earlier.
The one problem I have with this hat is I can't lean back because it fucks with my hat.
Yeah. We are not car mechanics, so we can't help you.
Yeah. Take care, James. Join us again sometime.
Have a good night, James.
No, I can do some basic stuff on the car, Dixie, but I'm actually not a very accomplished mechanic. I can figure it out if I have to. If I have to work on something, I can usually figure it out mid-process. But like as far as like being able to walk up to you and go, "This is what's wrong with your car," that's not me.
Monsters.
I used to drink the I think it was the blue, this black can with the dark blue. Well, not probably like a what shade of blue should I call that? Because there was like 3 different blues. There was like a light blue, and kind of a turquoisey blue, and then there was like just a blue. And I had the black can with the blue right M on it.
I'm glad you like my laugh. Thank you. It would suck if I had an ugly laugh because I laugh a lot.
Right, we crack her up a lot, and that's why I do it. I love hearing her laugh. Makes my do it some more. Makes my day. That's why I fuck with her all the time. Snorting all the coke.
Shit, Tony.
And 72, that actually might not be too hard to change out.
Yep, I'm always
Changing it out of my
stealing
truck
his
sucked. Because new vehicles like to put their shit where you can't get to it because they want you to take it to the dealership. And periwinkle? What exactly is periwinkle blue? She might know, but I'm
It's
a
a shade of blue. It's kind of a purplish blue, ain't it?
purplish blue.
I think. Isn't it a purplish blue?
I'm not as knowledgeable of my shades as she is. Nice,
Old
Dixie.
vehicles.
I would drive the shit out of that. I'm not even lying. My mom has a Blazer.
She does, in fact. It's barely running, but she has one.
Transmission in that sucker's hanging on by the willpower of God, man. And he's,
Very glad we got our car, because having that Dodge Ram out there that don't fit 4 people kind of sucked.
Going to the shop. Going to the shop. I have done nothing. She just likes to smack me.
Try not to hit my finger while I'm smacking. Outlaw. I think I've heard Outlaw. You heard Outlaw?
I used to go to Outlaws all the time. Dixie, that's a particularly touchy subject with me because I had my fingers on one and almost pulled the trigger. I had something come up. Couldn't do it. Still mad because that sucker was in pristine condition too. Whoever had freaking the dude that had it before me had obviously freaking taken very good care of that car, and he was selling it for a steal too. It just Cleveland.
Cleveland. Lovely Cleveland.
Likes to take the poo poo on Dano. I shouldn't have said that. Somebody will be on hashtag poo poo on Dano. Oh, it's one of the newer ones. I would drive the shit out of. There was a dude out there, Macomb had one of the souped up RX-8s that I would have. That would have happened. I mean, I usually, it's twofold for me. I like the big muscle cars for raw ass, but I also like some of the smaller sports cars. I'm here to tell y'all, I can fucking drive. And I like them little small sports cars. I get on these little back curvy roads and fucking, it's like I'm Formula One racing.
Hell, he likes to haul ass in my little Chevy Malibu out there.
Man, I got put in a situation last week in that Chevy Malibu. Some people I think were trying to run me off the road, man. I got on this little curvy road in that Malibu and ate that ass. They probably could have caught me in the dead away, but in them curves, they stood no chance. I was eating them curves, flying.
I like my car.
Is that a band, Craig, or a flavor?
Tangerine Frost.
A new Tangerine Dream.
And my allergies are making my nose itch.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm like to. Right, Wayne. I wouldn't mind having a Can-Am. I mean, you know, a lot of old school bikers don't like them. I think they look kind of sharp, and it's a completely different driving experience. Um, they're pretty agile little critters. I want one of the, what's the car called? The Slingshot? I would drive the wheels off one of those just to do it. Hell yeah, I'd drive that little car. I'd have it flying too.
Oh my god.
Is it hard to get to on there? I had never worked on one.
Crazy.
Oh, I bet, Justin. I used to have a F-150, Danny.
Tony, indeed. Campfire cologne. I love the smell of campfire.
Zach, that's another idea. And I don't know if Sir Luke is still here. That's another idea I have for a live one night. If we do like kind of a live reaction or another live, I want to do a fire. Of course, it's too hot right now. We'll do a fire.
That's that your phone is done charging.
Good job.
Was that loud? Bet it was.
What's up, Melissa?
Hey, Melissa. Welcome to the party.
Carlos, I understand that. Like I said, it was like that for me. It was like that for me too. I've actually had a couple do me that way. I've had a bike and probably 3 cars that I mean, was in striking distance. All I had to do was say yes. And some other shit come up, and that'll make the teas nuts, Poppy.
That crap's been trying to eat up our money this year that we've been trying to save. One thing after another.
You want us to be honest about it? You know what's probably eating up more of this money than anything?
Food.
We've been eating, Hoss.
We like to go out to eat. That's why we don't lose no weight.
Yeah,
Kids will
Melissa.
do it too.
That will sure do it too. For sure. Oh, okay, Craig. Is that like maybe a creamish looking tangerine, like maybe a sherbet looking color, maybe in that
What's up, Bill?
area? What's up, Bill? Preach the choir, man.
Kids, animals, and food. And shit tearing up constantly. That's why we're broke.
Something else I got to do this weekend. I got to replace. My mama has 2 bathrooms, thank goodness, because she thought she could take the back off the commode because she thought she heard it running, and she wound up dropping it, and it went through the bottom of the tank, and it's a mess, and I got to change the toilet.
No, and she can't pick up nothing heavy like that no more.
Bless her heart.
Yeah, she tries, and she tears shit up when she tries.
Me and her's fixing to get eyeball to eyeball if I catch her on that mower again, though.
Mm-hmm.
There's 100 different reasons a woman don't need to be on that mower.
She just broke her hip and had a hip replacement and shit. And she's still trying to do
all the medicines that she's on, she's not supposed to be out in the heat.
No.
She can't see worth of shit, and she can't breathe. She's got all kinds of lung issues, and out there in that grass, and no man, she needs. Me and her will fight about that. I'm finna start taking the key and locking the mower up.
Yeah. Just tie her down to her damn chair.
She says she doesn't want to be a burden to us, and I get it. Nobody wants to feel that way. But she does not. She can help me in other ways besides being on that lawnmower.
And trying to pick up heavy shit and tearing something up.
Hard-headed. I'm surrounded by hard-headed women. You're right, Danny. She won't. This one's hard-headed too.
I ain't no more hard-headed than you. Hard-headed ass.
I'm easy. I'm easy to get along with.
You're still fucking hard-headed.
Cool, Zach. We like Falling in Reverse too, as it turns out.
Yeah, I love Falling in Reverse.
Oh, my mom's a tough old bat. My mom, look, man, I've always said in my life, there's only 2 human beings on the face of the planet I have ever feared. My mother and my father. And it was not because they were my mother and my father. They were both just that bad when they needed to be. Mom's tough. Bless her heart, she's not in great shape right now, but she's still trying to be tough. And it's like, relax.
Yeah, Dixie, we gotta be hard-headed.
She says I'm hard-headed, but
You are.
I give you your way about everything.
You're still hard-headed, especially when it comes to going to bed and getting sleep. He likes being without sleep.
Yep, Danny. That's one thing me and my mom share. It's like when I was young, I was all fire and brimstone, but as I've gotten older, I'm that dude that, I'll take a lot. I'll walk away now before really getting into something. Just because I'm getting older, and even if I stomp a dude's ass, that shit's gonna hurt tomorrow. In my back. Right. And all that other kind of shit. But the thing is, once you cross that line with me now and I'm mad and it's on, then it's fucking on. This ain't no schoolyard shit. This just got for real. Which one of us is going to see the coroner? I mean, it's hard to get me there, but if I'm there, and my mom's like that, she always has been, it's hard to piss my mom off, but once she's there, she's a nuclear bomb dropping heifer.
Yeah, Zach, the video for Poppy the Monster is great. Because I love the video for the Vampire in Me, or whatever it's called. Is that what it's called?
Yeah. We should have done those in order.
The revamped.
See, that was one. Right, Wayne? Same. My mother once had a job
You're right, Melissa.
driving dump trucks across sand dunes. And you know what her job was? And my mom's only like five. What? How tall is my mom? You reckon?
She's probably around my height, 5'2", 5'3",
Yeah, not very tall.
ish.
And her job was going and towing all the big men who had gotten stuck there in them dump trucks in the sand dunes. I didn't like that. Mom was tough all bat. I had a friend of mine once actually tell me that he was crushing on my mom because mom was training some horses at the time. And she was training this stud, and the jaw chain broke. And that stud come down, and luckily he wasn't full grown, but he came down. He was a yearling, and pretty much tried to get on her. And mom had his halter, and next thing I know, she had bulldogged that horse to the ground. Bam! And I looked at my buddy who who just decided he liked my mom. I was like, "If you can handle that, bro, go get you some." Yeah, man. I've seen her do some pretty stupid shit. My mother was like the horse whisperer too. She would get these horses. People used to, for a long time, send their horses to be trained by my mom, and mom wouldn't use all the standard training techniques or all that other business. Mom would just go up there and talk to them and get in their head, and she wouldn't even have to give commands. Them horses would just do what the piss she wanted with no training. They just do it. One of the first halter and Western pleasure horses she got, people was pretty much throwing that horse away because they get nobody to do nothing with it. And he was huge, like Clydesdale or bigger, huge. Red was huge. His real name was the Money Seeker, but everybody called him Red. And within a month, man, mom had that horse taking first place at every freaking show she went to. It pissed everybody off. Everybody.
Well, tell him.
That's right, Danny. Especially my mama. There's a running joke around this area of the woods called the Wanda Way. That's a fucking for real thing, man.
My mom was batshit crazy, so we're not gonna talk about her.
Huh. Cute. Damn. With a ball bat?
Damn wings.
That's right, Jason.
I'm 5'3", and we got a few
I'm-
guns around here.
I'm gonna try, Danny. I'm afraid. I'm afraid it's not gonna be a whole lot longer, Danny, but I'm gonna try.
My mom's been gone for, how long has it been now? 12 years?
Has it been that long?
Actually, it's been almost 13 years. Yeah, it's been almost 13 years my mom's been gone. And I hadn't really had much contact with her for a long time before that. It's very complicated with her. I'm not going to get into that right now.
I tell you something funny my mother did when I was in college. To pay for my scholarship, you know, I did marching band stuff with Delta State Marching Band, and we played at this particular college. I guess I probably shouldn't say anything. And their fans, I'll just say it is a Christian school, and for the students there to be Christian school, they were very ugly when they came to other campuses. A lot of vandalism, shit talk like you wouldn't believe. But anyway, we went to their home stadium and did a show, and it was the first time. What's up, Lance? And it was the first time that my folks had come see me perform on that level. And these people's mascot, I'll just say this, rode a horse. And after our halftime performance, I went to see my mom and dad, and I sat down next to my dad, and I said, "Where's Mom?" He said, "I don't know. I think she went to get a drink." And about that time, at a full gallop out from under the tunnel come thundering my mama on that horse straight down the middle of the football stadium, riding that some bitch like they were trying to win the Kentucky Derby, waving that thing. I can't talk about what prop it was. I'll give away what school it is. So yeah, my mom stole the mascot's horse. I thought that's funny. Dad didn't. That was not funny to him. Dad didn't really have a sense of humor in that way. He was unimpressed with that. I'm sure Mom probably endured a lot of shit over that after they went back home. I, however, was like, I was hearing "We Will Rock You" in my head as she went thundering across the thing, man. Thank you, Danny. My mom's something. Like I said, the Wanda Way around here is a legend. I'm gonna tell you what, though. If that woman wants to get on your nerves,
She can do that.
if she's got a point to make at your expense,
Of course, these days, she'll get on your nerves without even realizing she's getting on your nerves.
right? She's at a place. There is no more filter, and if something's up her crawl, she's not afraid to let you know.
And something's always up her crawl.
It seems like these days, yeah, something is always up her crawl.
Yeah. That happens, I've noticed, as you get older.
I thought we was having a knockdown drag out about that lawnmower. She doesn't like that I said that. She doesn't like that her son was being the grown up in the conversation. She didn't like that shit.
At all.
Even a little bit. Damn it, Tony.
Yes, Melissa, it'll be us one day. So
Yep.
I'll try not to be
It's
annoying.
damn near
when I
me
get old.
now.
I'll try not to be annoying when I get old. I'll
And
try.
I told her she needs to trade me in for a younger model.
No. I wish we could go to the redneck rave.
I do too. I would love to do that.
Oh my god, my allergies are fucking killing me.
Would you like a one of them things?
No, so knock me out.
Mama said knock you out.
At least I'm not sneezing. My nose is just itching. Fucking allergies, springtime allergies are killing me.
You want me to go turn that fan on? That might help. I'm sure it's getting smoky in here. That's probably not helping either.
I can turn it on.
Oh, I feel bad for her sometimes because her eyes will get to watering and get so itchy till she can't stand it. She'll go in there with a rag and scrub her eyes till there's just like bloody red hide all around her face.
Yes, allergies suck.
Well, Lance, thank you for joining us.
Good night, Lance.
Have a good one. See us again.
Allergies
Reminds you of
just
your
suck.
fam? They crazy?
Yep, Melissa.
Well, that guy said in that movie, we're stocked full of crazy. We're stocked full. Sell crazy somewhere else. That was As Good as It Gets, which is a great movie. Have y'all seen As Good as It Gets? Any of y'all? Melissa, I agree. I agree. Crazy is fun.
Yeah. Crazy's good. Well, certain types of crazy are good, other types are not. How's that, Danny?
At least all types of crazy are at least interesting.
It's getting better, Melissa. I showed it a little bit earlier. It's a little. It still hurts if I bang it on something, which I tend to do a lot, as it turns out. I busted it open again the other night. Like, night before last, I busted it open again on a fucking can opener.
Jason, funny enough, I don't meet very many people that don't say that about their family. So I've become convinced, and you've heard me and her say it before, everybody's crazy.
Yeah.
When you find your life mate, you're not trying to find somebody that's not crazy. You're just trying to find somebody who's crazy interacts well with your crazy.
Yeah.
It may not always be the same kind of crazy,
Yeah.
but the crazies have to get along.
Yeah.
And I guess that's how we found each other. Our particular crazies just happen to vibe.
Yeah. So we live in mutual craziness.
Yes, sir. The message is all authentic. That's right, Zach. That is absolutely right. That's why that band I was with was called Supernormal. It's like, why be normal when you can be super normal? It's a running joke. It's not funny. It was to us. The meaning behind it, you know, for the guys at the time, it had a funny connotation.
Tony,
I'd have told you that too. Chase the principal.
That's funny, man. I've had to do that when I've gotten really bad. And whenever I get migraines, I have to do that too.
And I swear, y'all have heard of sympathy pregnancy symptoms, where men will start having morning sickness like their wife or whatever. I think I have started to develop sympathy allergies. I ain't never been allergic to shit. And now there's a lot of times I can see when she's like, and I'll start getting that way. And there's no reason for me to get that way.
It's 24/7 for me, year round. Springtime is the worst though.
I'm gonna find her one day. She's gonna have a drill with a spade bit buried.
I'm gonna take a gun and shoot myself up the nose. You're gonna find me dead one day. Pull hell up my nose. This past 2 years, maybe, or year or so, hasn't been quite as bad as it used to be. Of course, I take a Benadryl almost every single time I go to bed.
Oh, there was a time, y'all, when she was miserable for like 2 years straight. And, you know,
Constant.
I can't fix allergies. So I can just sit and watch her suffer and be like, I'm sorry you're suffering.
I've tried every kind of medication. Nothing really helps me. I take a Benadryl every night when I go to bed.
Man, the first time, well, it wasn't the first time I brought her down here, but after we first moved here, we went to a friend of mine's house. And she touched a horse.
My face.
And her eyes got about this big around.
It wasn't the horse, it's
the hay.
Yeah, hay really fucks me up, apparently. The hay dust. Oh my god, that shit fucks me up.
Yeah, she doesn't do any kind of yard work or stuff outside from cutting grass. It's best for her to stay inside.
Yeah. Like, I want to help with cutting grass, but I'd probably die. It's like, it's gotten worse as I've gotten older. It wasn't that bad when I was a kid, but...
And it's sad because I can tell that she's not just saying that to get out of yard work or helping out. I mean, you can see it, man. Her eyes will get big and puffy, and she can't breathe.
That probably help. Well, I usually tend to do cold water whenever my eyes get real bad. Cold feels good. Especially when I start itching real bad.
Man, sometimes, funny enough, sometimes after a hard day's work, I can do that. Go put a cold rag across my eyes. It's soothing to me.
It's like, I go back and I watch our reaction videos and I'm sniffly most of the time in all of our videos, and it's so annoying. I'm like, these people probably think I'm on coke or something. It's just allergies.
Warm is better. We'll try that.
Yeah, Melissa, it's gotten so much worse as I've gotten older.
Thanks for taking up that payment. That's right. That's right.
I can feel it getting worse as I'm fucking sitting here and getting more sniffly and my eyes are watering. Just talking about it making my allergies fuck up more. Stop it.
Bling, 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 bling. I can't stop hearing those notes in my head. It's my Floyd song. I agree, Dan. I agree. I still say the best cough syrup is a shot of whiskey with peppermint in it. My grandmother, however, believed in the power of Vicks, uh, the menthol vapor rub. Man, she believed in the power of the menthol rub, man.
Damn, Tony.
Right? If you're gonna do the time, do the crime. I bet you do, Zach.
Me too, Zach. I've had my eyes almost swell shut before. It's gotten so bad.
You wait. I'm gonna get a T-shirt that says "the Swole Mate," since I have like a caricature picture of me in his hat and a caricature picture of her with her eyes all puffed out.
No, that's not fun.
The Swole Mates.
That's not funny. No. So mean.
I bet, Jason. Look, I have one of the. I've used that stuff off and on throughout the years, but man, you look like something out of a. You ever seen Ghostbusters when they get slimed? That's what I would look like when my great grandmother get done with me, man. She believed in that shit. Hell yeah. Soaking your feet in some Epsom salt. That'll do it.
Damn, Tony. Tony, you ain't right.
Tony, I have said many times that
we will do live reactions as soon as we get a laptop.
yeah, as soon as the laptop gets here and I figure out how to do it. Yeah.
We don't know how to do reactions on a laptop, so we'll have to figure all that out when we get it.
Yes, but as soon as it gets here, that's exactly why we're getting it, so we can start doing live reactions and doing live comedy and movie night and everything else with y'all. We're getting there.
I've been telling him for about a month. Hurry up, pick one out and order it.
But me, I've been that best. I got to find the best one for the money, Hawk. So I sat indecisive between about 30. Yeah, we could do that one live, Zach. That'd be a good one to do for a live. Go get a cold rag.
Not right now. I got makeup on. I ain't real bad right now. I'm just a little bit sniffly. My nose won't quit itching.
All right, y'all ain't seeing nothing.
Oh, I'm good right now.
This woman has looked over at me like, kill me.
I've been fucking miserable before.
We getting there, Zach. We getting there. And like I said, when I first actually get when it all comes in, I'm gonna be like a kid in a toy store. There's gonna be bubble wrap flying everywhere and cardboard flying everywhere, and then I'm gonna turn it all on. I'm gonna hook it all up and be like,
now what?
now what?
So we don't even know what.
Right. I don't even know what I'm not even gonna know what
use,
software to use. I don't know if there's laptop versions of some of the apps that I use on here. So we're gonna figure it out though. I'm gonna have to call some folk and be like, hey man, how the fuck do I do this? Oh, I even tried Googling. I can't find anything like how to do a live reaction. All you find is how to do reaction videos, which we didn't look that up when we started this either. We kind of figured that out by accident too. Right, Zach. And I used to, up until about, I don't know, a few years ago, I used to be
Melissa Arquette.
Danny. I actually used to work doing some tech work. Mine was mainly hardware installs and change outs and stuff. And shit ain't like that anymore. ain't nothing like when I open up a computer now and I'm like, the fuck is that? It ain't nothing like.
Geek Squad, yeah.
I would make $20 a pop to change out people's video cards for them. Yeah, it's all different now, and it's not even about the hardware now. And that laptop, that's not something I'm gonna be fucking with too much. No way. It's the software, and I just don't know what software I'm gonna need to do the live reactions, or if it will even be possible inside of YouTube to do the live reactions. But we gonna figure it out because I'm ready. I'm ready to do the movie night, the comedy, all of it. I'm ready to do all of it. You'll never get us off of here. Just go ahead and do a 24/7 Swolemates cam. Well, not 24/7. We do have some business to tend to sometimes. It's none of your business.
He's gonna want to do live reactions all the time. We don't have time to film our regular reactions.
I actually like doing these lives more than doing the reaction videos, I think. That's right. That's why you can't work on your own car anymore. And in most cars these days, that last truck I had was this way. You about had to take that truck somewhere to have this, just to change the spark plugs. No human without a lift and specific tools was going to change those spark plugs. It's infuriating.
Damn, Wayne.
Damn. You got the cotton balls. Fuck. Charger fucking.
Damn.
When I got some extra money in my pocket, I'll try that. I haven't been able to come off the money yet for that preferred number 12. Danny, my mom misses her old truck. Something fierce. When Dad sold that truck, that broke her heart, man. She misses her old truck. Mama would rather have an old, beat up 79 Chevy truck over anything. Mom's very Chevy. My whole family is very Chevy.
Hell, I like my little Chevy out there, but our Ford truck that we had lasted. How many miles that damn truck have on it?
Oh.
Over 400,000 miles on it, and it's still kicking.
Yeah, and still kicking now. Somebody's still driving that bitch. So
they put a little bit.
It's gonna roll over 500,000 miles shortly.
Yeah.
I'd miss my Chevelle too. All right, C-Dub, I'm gonna check that out, man. Maybe not today. Oh, I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah, you're right, Danny.
I got so mad because I really want to try some of that preferred number 12 just because it's Connor's, or was Connor's, he sold. But even the pints
And we like our Ford too.
more than yeah.
Wayne and one of the other.
That Ford I had was the one that is probably fitting to roll over 500,000 miles. It did us good.
Yeah. They put about $1,000 on that truck and it's still kicking just as good as it was over.
But not a Taurus.
Oh no, our Ford Taurus.
Mopar. Ultimately, I'll drive what I can afford that's dependable. That's what it boils down to. But yeah, if I could just go buy whatever I wanted. If I didn't have to work, I would buy a Challenger in a heartbeat.
I love that Challenger.
One of my favorite small trucks ever was my favorite was actually my little Chevy S10 I had, but my second favorite was this little Ford Ranger that I had for a minute. And that was a bad little truck. It probably wasn't quite as durable as the S10 I had, just because the dude that had that truck before me made some modifications to it. That was a bad little truck. But that little Ranger, man, that little sumbitch would scoot 5-speed. Ooh.
That's cool.
I don't know that I've seen that yet.
I haven't seen that. Swole for all on the plates. I need to get me a custom plate.
C-Dub, we want to do comedy. We've gotten so since we do all of our stuff here
It's a Carl.
by request, and we've gotten so many requests, we diligently try. We can only crank out so many a weekend, which is the only time we get to record. There's probably people that still mad at us because we haven't got to the stuff they want to hear yet, and we're trying. But I want to do comedy bad, yeah. You can't ride my Range Rover. Cool, Danny. The fastest to 60 I've ever been is, funny enough, well, it's a tie between a turbocharged Toyota MR2 and this guy that we knew in Batesville. His name just left me, just like that. Drove the white Camaro, had the blonde-haired girlfriend, that 6-speed Camaro. He raced on the weekends on the dirt tracks in Memphis, but he had his own Camaro that he pretty much gutted and rebuilt himself. It would reach 60 maybe a thousandth of a second behind that MR2, but the torque was different. You'd be in the back seat in that Camaro, man. He had to reinforce all his seats because he'd get down on that bitch and you're like, I mean, you know, that thing had some fucking torque on it. Oh, it's funny. Y'all are gonna love and hate this. Y'all have mentioned several times to us comedians to do when we start doing comedians, and Rodney Carrington's been on that list. He's gonna be right down the road in about a month. You go see him live. Ooh, go see Rodney Carrington live and fucking
What's up, Sean?
what's up, Sean? And do a live feed. Yeah, Zach. On my way back from Baton Rouge today, Cool, Damon.
Ours was a 2000. What was it?
2003.
Was it 2003? Yeah, it was a 2003.
It had, let's see, it had probably 180,000 miles on it when I got it. No, it probably had more than that.
Yeah, I think
But it was one of our salesman's truck for the company I used to work for. And the new owners came in and
His hat's also in it.
started fucking embezzling some money. And all of a sudden they had to get some shit off the books. And they dropped that truck to me and I knew it had been taken care of. I mean, well taken care of, all highway miles. So I bought it and we ran the shit out of that truck.
We only paid, what, 14 for it? 1400?
Oh, was it even that much?
I don't remember, it wasn't a lot.
Now, I got nothing wrong with Mazdas, but why would you trade a Camaro for a Mazda? Funny enough, I usually not, as much as I like Camaros, I always liked the Firebirds better back in the day. But I like the new Camaros.
Yeah, that was my alarm going off over there.
Me.
Metallic blue.
Nice. Nice. There's a particular blue that she likes on a vehicle. There's
Dark
this
metallic cobalt blue.
for me on a vehicle, it's a red, but it's not like candy apple red. It's
Smoky and
this
the Bandit,
deep,
yeah.
like metallic-y looking, almost blood red.
Yeah,
it's
I
real,
love that color red too.
And there's a dude driving around in a Challenger in town. I swear I'm gonna beat that dude and take his car.
I want to black out my little Chevy Malibu out
GTO
there.
is nice.
I want to paint it black, get black rims. Black
68
out the
SS and 6, they're both good. Yeah, I like both those. I was just telling the story to my boss the other day. A couple years back, there was this argument between, what was that show? It wasn't Top Gear. It was something like that. I don't know how many of y'all watched that. But there was an argument between these two guys over what would win in the quarter. It was a particular model vet versus that year model's stock Dodge Viper. And if I'm not mistaken, I think the vet had actually been modified a little bit. So I'm gonna ask y'all in the quarter, who do you think won that fight? Did you, Jason? Who do you think won, the vet or the Viper? I was actually a little surprised. I wasn't too surprised, right? I wasn't too surprised by the winner. I was surprised at how bad he won. I mean, that fucking vet got fucking sniped, man. It wasn't even fair.
So I've always loved the vets. I want an 81 just because it's the year I was born. 81 vet Stingray is what I want.
I like the old Stingray vets.
I love that body style.
Yeah, like I said, I wasn't surprised the Viper got him, but that Viper didn't fucking play with that vet. It wasn't even funny. It's like playing with its food.
I shall return. 81 too. Yep. December here.
She's going to fix us a adult beverage. And I'm gonna watch her ass.
You're so silly.
I like her ass. What can I say? I married her. Not that I married her for her ass. But that didn't hurt.
You want fruit punch or peach?
Yes.
Fruit punch?
Yes.
It's gonna be green.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I'm out of my usual mixing implement, so I'm gonna have to make do with some green stuff the girls have in the house. Jason, those were sweet. That's right, Melissa, the assets. The assets. And now our child's in here looking at us like y'all are crows. Go ahead and drink it. It'll put hair on your chest. Not that my daughter wants hair on her chest. I wish I didn't have hair on my chest. 73. You're not too far ahead of me there, Wayne. Right, Seth? Yeah, I hear that a lot. I'm not afraid to embarrass the women in this house. We have fun on the toilet in the morning. I always have fun on the toilet in the morning. Tony. Tony, I have been called Sasquatch, Bigfoot. I mean, why are you putting a Band-Aid on? What'd you do?
Scratched her arm or something.
Of course, she's not going to speak while this camera's running. Sorry, y'all got distracted. I was being funny. There was a time that I didn't. That's why I had to have the surgery. Swatch. That's funny. Some dude asked me one time if my mom went out and bred with a gorilla
I'm gonna go pee on
or a Bigfoot, moose. I've actually Zach either been lucky or unlucky enough to, I know about 4 different me's. Mooses. Mini bees, that's right. Cool, C-Dub. Those are sweet looking. Another one, it's a stupid little guilty pleasure car. What's up, Rob? Right, Tony. Shit, lost my train. Now, Danny, I'm going to assume that's a typo because hair does not belong in a man. Yeah. Sorry, Dan.
Well, it's gotta be somewhere. I don't know. You should have put it up whenever you had it. I don't know. I can't deal with it right now. You're dropping issues on me when I'm trying
Right,
to get
Dan.
back to the camera.
Danny just informed me that hair belonged to men.
That hair belonged to what?
In men.
In men? What?
That's right, Craig. I love watching her walk anywhere. They're plotting, Jason. They always do.
No, our youngest just lost something, which is not unusual. She just cleaned her room and still didn't find something that she lost.
Don't let her touch anything. It will disappear.
She lost the screws to the wheels of her skateboard.
Weren't they all in that bag?
Yes, she can't find the bag.
All of it was in there. She took the trucks and wheels and stuff off her skateboard so she could paint it.
And now she's lost the bag with all the screws. It's not surprising that child loses everything. Ain't no telling.
She's liable to have Jimmy Hoffa up in there.
She said she cleaned her room. I was like, yeah, you just shoved everything in the bed, didn't you? It's like, no, I sorted it. Uh-huh.
I don't believe her either.
And the older one is mad because the younger one ate all the bagels.
No, Melissa, see, there's a difference. This one picks on me to look with my eyes open because I can never find nothing.
Because he can't. I find it
It's
immediately.
different. When she loses something, it has fallen into some kind of temporal rift and is gone. 75. 75 was a good year too. I like that idea, Justin.
It's probably, like she said, under the couch because this couch also eats everything.
This couch eats everything.
Everything. Can't find it on the couch.
You know, once ever so often, we will pull the things out and look under this couch and find shit we didn't even know was lost.
Yeah. This couch is horrible. If it slips in the crack, it's gone.
Everybody here so far is around my age. We all older than you. Youngin.
Not too far. 81.
There was another 81 here, wasn't there?
Yeah.
I bet. She does. I like the old convertible Mustangs.
Yeah, you were the one that was 81. See, dude.
Yep. And then Zach's younger than
73.
I hope I see 73.
You're only a year younger. 73 is you were born. Yeah.
Sean, are you really 15?
Born in 92.
So that changes everything.
Got a couple of babies in here.
I'm gonna have to behave now.
No. Too late now. Well, stop.
Jason, I'll be lucky to see that age because life is all right. I used to make this joke when you're young and crap first start when you get out of home when you first start experiencing real life for the first time, you become convinced that the universe is out to get you. And then you grow up, you mature, and you get some experience and age on you,
Tony, that's funny.
and you realize that you were absolutely right the whole time. I'm that guy. Don't get me started on that rant, Danny.
Somebody mentioned something about a redhead a minute ago. I've been thinking about dyeing my hair again. Y'all, what you think? Should I dye it black or red? I've done both. Thinking about dyeing it again.
She rocks the fuck up about some red hair.
So I liked my black hair too. I've been looking back through some pictures when I had black hair. What y'all think? Black or red? Black or red?
That's right, Tony.
Oh no, I am not good as a blonde. I've had blonde hair before too. I do not look good as a blonde.
It doesn't look bad on her, but it doesn't
suit
match
me.
her skin tone. And
Yeah, I've done blonde before.
Zach, what's funny is it doesn't show it under the light that we use, but if I walk out in the sunlight, all my beard through here, red.
And, I've thought
Now
about
it's
doing
all
black
gray,
and red
but-
too. I've thought about doing black and red. No, I'm not doing the split dye. I might do like the red on top and the black underneath, but like the half here and half here now. Black.
Uh-oh.
We do not have Amazon Music. Here's black that highlights red. That's cool. My hair is dark brown. Of course, this light makes my hair look weird.
Jason, I'm also part Irish. I have Irish, Scottish, and Choctaw in my background.
Irish, German, and Cherokee. At least that's all that I know of so far.
Mm-hmm. Well, Wayne. That's right, Melissa. Cherokee.
100% Irish. Awesome. All right, Danny. Have a good night.
You have a good night, Danny.
Enjoy your hunting.
Yep.
German Irish.
Sup,
Invader? We are here for about 15 more minutes. Enjoy it while you're here.
Irish, German, Cherokee.
That's me.
Full blood swole,
Yep, that's me.
yeah.
Awesome, Dan.
Got you, C-Dub. Oh, cool. I want to go to Ireland so bad.
Burning. That's not helping. That's
57.
57. All right.
Okay, Carl. I'll take that into consideration.
What's up, Alwyn?
What's up, Alwyn?
You're late to the show, man. We got about 15 more minutes here. You think you're drunk, Wayne? Getting there.
Latvian. Cool.
Nice. C-Dub, yep.
That's right, Zach. Invader?
So is he.
Me too.
He's been up since 4 too.
Same here. I'm actually surprised I'm not sitting here like,
Yeah.
I'm used to going without sleep, but this past week has been particularly tiresome. And I'm surprised I'm not like,
C-Dub, we live in South Mississippi, close to Macomb.
sip.
Which I can say we're close to Macomb now because we do have a P.O. box for fan mail if anybody wants to send us something. Y'all need to send him a birthday card. He's June 18th. It's his birthday.
Don't do that.
Yes.
Gotta make that clean money, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta make that clean money.
That's right.
I'm sitting here in a Creek Squad shirt quoting ACAL.
Yeah. I'm wearing one of his shirts.
She is. Add what to my list? What
Which
did I?
one? Was it a song or was it something else?
It was the some of the pictures you see. My hair had red tints in it at certain
A lot of
times.
it's lighting.
But a lot of those pictures that you see where it looks really red is because I was standing under red lights on a stage.
Yeah.
It's kind of a brownish and in certain lighting red. I have some red. Like I said, now it's mostly all turning gray, as y'all can see.
Do houses in our area have basements?
Some,
I'm sure some do.
yeah.
Ours
Ours doesn't. I wish we did. I'd make it the dungeon and I would tie her there and keep her there against her will until I had my way. That's right, Invader.
That's right, Invader.
That's right. I was filthy when I got home today, too.
Yeah, he had to come straight in and take a shower.
Yeah, before I could even sit on the furniture. Sure did. Oh, what I wanted to do is I walked through our bedroom to go get in the shower. I looked over at the bed and I was like, I could just lay there a minute. Just a minute. But I was like, no, because I'll get the bed nasty.
Yeah, safe from the girls. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't knock on this door. You'll regret it. You're going to see and hear some shit you don't need to see and hear.
Now we've talked about all the different kind of stuff we want to build if we ever won the lottery. What kind of house
What,
we would
Wayne?
build. What?
Right. I mean, do I need to separate? And she's going to smack me anyway. She don't have to have a reason. That's right, Sean. And ultimately, Sean, that's the way life is going to be. Ain't no shortcuts. As much as people try to sell to you that there are none. There are no shortcuts. I tried every last fucking one of them.
Unless you're lucky enough to win the lottery.
Right, unless you're lucky enough to win the lottery. Which we are not.
Damn it, later.
Damn, Invader, yeah. I don't understand.
Domestic abuse keeps the romance going. You right.
She likes to whoop on me, I guess you could say. Ah, the vortex just opened.
Hot up in here.
You're right,
He does
Melissa.
like it.
I do, obviously.
He does.
She is the beauty and I am the beast, after all. She knows that's some what for coming her way soon, though.
I got no problem with that.
It ain't always her way. Sometimes Daddy get angry.
Stupid.
Lordy, you ain't lying. She can be. She can be. That was my name for a lot of years till I met this one. She's the only one that's ever been able to tame this beast, that's for sure.
He likes it.
You got nothing. They're going to think you tie me up to some kind of cross in there and dress in all, what's that PVC stuff, and
No.
break out the chains and whips. And
Nah. I like the real leather. I don't like the shiny vinyl.
I wasn't prepared for that. I like to just spit my drink out.
Oh my god.
God, I'm glad there's not but 13 with us to hear this kind of shit.
Virgin ears. Are you
Who's
youngin'?
virgin ears?
Was you the youngin'? Like Tame the Beast in pink. Yep.
Except the beast has not and will never wear pink.
He will be wearing pink come Halloween. I hear you, Melissa. You can wear whatever you want, huh?
That's right, Tony. Been there.
Squeaky clean sound of leather.
It makes a particular sound when it strikes the skin, as it turns out.
Listen. He's dumb. I'm gonna get your belt and show 'em what leather sounds like on skin.
Go.
Hashtag fluffy beast in pink.
I told you about that shit. It's one thing to be the beast in pink, but fluffy, come on. Just because I'm hairy doesn't mean I'm fluffy.
You're not fluffy. My sexy man. What's up,
What's up, Heidi?
Yes, you dropped in.
You dropped in. Hit a. Oh my God! Where did you pop up, Heidi? How long you been here?
Heidi, we've been cutting up over here. What you up to tonight?
Shit.
We've been talking about leather and whips and chains and what else? We were talking about? Taming people.
Did you talk about horses for a minute? And cars? And cornbread?
He's just trying to get away from the subject at hand.
Oh no! See, I'm the one that's not afraid. I'm being polite for your sake. I will say some shit. C-Dub Heidi is one of our first and oldest viewers.
Nothing that exciting.
Heidi's been with us. A lot of these people that are with us right now has been with us since the beginning.
Heidi's been with us since the very beginning. You do need to start a leather business, you'd be surprised.
Look, it doesn't bother me as much as it used to even talk about being a freak, because what I've discovered is these days everybody is. They just don't talk about it. Some people are more open to talking about it than the others. But everybody's a freak. Like a merry-go-round. I've actually gotten now, I think.
Oh yeah, Heidi is in everybody's comments. She's awesome.
What's funny is now when Tom does a new song, after we do our reaction for it, I'll go hunt other Tom
Right,
reactors. I go look for other Tom reactions just to find
Heidi.
Heidi.
Yeah. Heidi loves supporting Tom. So do I. I'm all up in a bunch of them.
I've seen, matter of fact, I've seen several of our followers over in other comment threads. I like that. We ain't trying to compete with nobody. It's all about listening to good music.
Mm-hmm.
We just being us. Okay. Well, I'm out of my usual deodorant, and I had to use a
Alright.
backup. I had to use a backup tonight, and I didn't smell right. That's right,
That's
C-Dub.
right. I think I've got the subscribers we have public on our channel. You can see who we subscribe to.
What's up, Yoshi?
What's up?
Howling.
We're finna get off here in just a minute. He just
Oh.
lit another cigar. Oh my
I
god,
almost
shut
right
up.
there. I'm sorry.
That's on your list. Don't ever do that on camera again. Don't ever do that again. I guess since he just lit a cigar, we'll finish the cigar and then we're going to have to call it a night because he's got stuff to do.
Okay, take it. That's right, Jason Freaks Unite. I believe that. Just like I believe everybody's crazy, everybody's got freak in them. A lot of people don't want to talk about it, but oh God,
The
Carl,
list. Yes.
I can't. I want to say something to Carl
About
after
the
that.
handcuffs?
Right, but I'm gonna get hit if I do it.
Some stuff stays private.
We don't own any handcuffs.
We do not own handcuffs, actually.
Not handcuffs. Once killed a guy and it was great.
Normal,
Tony,
it's more crazy.
I was applying for this job one time and they made me take this little test and supposedly you had to answer everything honestly and there was no right or wrong answers. But answer honestly. And then it was like, do you enjoy watching people fight? I was like, well, I'm an MMA fan, so yes, but if you mean just out in the backwoods and stuff like that, well then yes.
Good fight's awesome to watch.
Right?
Normal is the setting on your washer, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Our washer is even our washer is not normal.
I hate my washer. I'm a fucking god.
I gotta get her a new washing machine before
She's
she's
throw that thing out in the fucking
she's gonna
yard.
beast out and fucking Hulk that thing out in the yard one day.
Fucking washer.
We need to get a new washer anyway. It's one of those that it doesn't really agitate. It just kind of goes, and that's supposed
And
to
it
get
just spins in one direction, so everything wraps around the middle, and it gets off balance, and it's so annoying.
And I've also noticed that like in my work shirts and stuff, if they don't get them quite as clean. Them suckers, I put them on, be sweating, and they'll be sour immediately.
Yeah, that washer sucks. That dryer sucks too. It takes forever to dry clothes.
We'll get a wash and dryer.
I don't have money for that right now.
For some reason, talking about the washer makes me think of that scene in The Great Outdoors. And they're talking about how they don't get attention from their husbands. And the one wife says, you ever sat against your washer on the spin cycle? And the other woman said, does that work? And she's like, have you ever seen White or Whites? You couldn't do that with this washing machine. There is no chugga, 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 chugga. It's chugga, chugga, chugga. I've seen washers do that. If this one gets out of balance at all, man, it sounds like the whole house is coming down.
Yes.
Why is everything in our house loud?
I know, right?
Our alarms are loud, our refrigerator's loud, our air conditioner's loud, everything's loud. Have a good one, Invader.
Yeah.
I'm going to enjoy this weekend, damn it. I'm
Yeah.
taking Friday off, got Monday off. I'm going to have me a 4-day weekend.
Hell yeah.
Probably going to be fucked up and doing reaction videos and going live with y'all for most of it. Go find yourself. She don't need a spin cycle.
I do not need a spin cycle.
I have got her covered.
Ain't nothing lacking in this relationship.
We don't have that problem.
Too much information. TMI.
And you started it tonight. It was not my fault this time.
It is your fault. Tell him it's his fault.
Later, Invader. I'm gonna start saying that now instead of later, alligator.
Later, Invader.
Later, Invader. People will look at me like I'm crazy. Oh, what kind of fence? Right, Justin? What kind of fence, man? I've put up all kinds of fence. Slick wire, barbed wire, wood, steel rail. Emotional. How do you know if she uses ropes? Oh, never mind. I'm just fucking worried, y'all. I like watching her get that look. I ought to keep the goats in. If y'all can hear that, I'm sorry. Our cat's taking a shit.
She's scratching in the litter box.
She's tearing that damn inside of that litter box up.
She's scratching the plastic instead of the litter, so it's noisy like everything else in this house.
There is no peace here.
Oh, man.
It's like right now, I'm actually happy the TV's not on music or not on anything. Because other than, well, the cat taking a shit, it's pretty quiet in here right now. That's a change. The air just kicked off. Everything's kind of... Right, Jason? She tries to be thorough, though. She's in there for a long time scratching
The plastic.
Right, but she's just not getting litter. Or she's scratching the side of the box.
It's one of those boxes that has a dome over the top of it, so she's scratching the wall.
Yes, because one of the two inside cats we have has a particular stinky brand of doo-doo. So, we got one with a dome. She's doing something today. Sounds like she's wrestling with midgets or something. Oh, look. Alcohol.
She's still in there scratching.
Right, it got quiet for a second. We thought she was out. She's...
Stay, Melissa. That's why we got one of the enclosed litter boxes, so that can't happen.
These lives are the highlight of your week. I'm sorry. I hope you have a better week next week. if we're the highlight of your week, man, I hope you have a better week.
However, I'm glad we entertain you.
Times two.
Yours was enclosed.
She is still fucking scratching in that box.
You finally come out. Stupid kid.
Are you done?
Good times with badass people, nothing better. Thank you, Zach.
Thank you, indeed, sir.
We are here to entertain, and we are glad we entertain y'all. Especially you. She is looking for gold. Something.
At least he's not checking for oil. I think I still have some of that freaking drywall dust in my beard. I took such a quick shower to hurry up and get to this live.
Quote Gladiator. What quote exactly? I love that movie.
Yeah, there's a sequel coming.
Really?
Yep.
Who's gonna be in it?
If you hadn't asked me, I could have told you.
Yeah, here we are now entertaining us.
There were these 3 ducks.
Are you not entertained? Yes.
That's an awesome movie.
I love that movie. It's a very depressing movie, but I love that movie. Is that
And
cherry?
the cigar, just a cigar.
Yeah, it's just a
It's a
cigar.
dub.
Is it a cherry cigar? Yeah, it's just a cherry cigar. No, ain't nothing in it.
Not in the cigar.
Nope. He's got some pipe over here somewhere though.
Actually, I meant if you like it inside, I can do that in a minute. But
Too late now. We couldn't get off here.
I like 300.
Was good. I never did watch the second one.
It's different.
Or did I watch the second one? Did
I don't know.
watch it? Did you watch it?
I've seen it.
Then I probably watched it too. I just don't remember. I want a copy of that, Wayne. We have seen Sin City. It's been a long time.
Love Sin City. It's been a long time. Yeah, I like
I
that
only
movie.
saw it once. I don't really remember a whole lot about
Kind of trippy. I don't remember much about the sequel. I have seen the sequel, but I don't. I think I've only seen it once. Any comic book movie, I'm gonna see. Yep, that. To. Thought I heard a dog growling. I was like, "There's no dog in here." Just me. You want to see Jocelyn cringe? I'll give her an Uncle Fester hug.
No. Stop it. So weird.
My daughter runs when I do that.
Yeah.
Me too, Zach.
Mm-hmm.
And the Black Widow movie, and the Doctor Strange movie, and the Loki series, and
Hawkeye.
Hawkeye. I gotta get started on Bad Batch. We're gonna watch Jupiter. What is it? Jupiter's Legacy. I've yet to get to start watching Heroes, but I should.
I saw a trailer for Eternals yesterday.
Yep.
The day before yesterday or something.
It's so weird to me that Marvel chose to go with the Eternals. They're obscure to a lot of people, other than people like me that are hardcore comic junkies. There's so many other characters. Yes, Zach. She-Hulk is they're doing a series. I always liked She-Hulk. Well, again, I'm a comic nerd, so
I'm waiting on the next Mandalorian.
they're gonna do the Jason. If I'm not mistaken, what's up, Doug? If I'm not mistaken, they're gonna do that Ahsoka spinoff and the other show before the Tales of Boba Fett or whatever it is, before we see another season of Mandalorian. Boo, She-Hulk. There's Deadpool.
Zombie movie? No.
Deadpool's one of my favorites. Deadpool.
I love the Deadpool movies.
That was cast perfect.
Yeah.
Funny enough, I don't know why it's like this, but every time I watch Deadpool, one of the scenes I'm always looking for, there's a scene where he's gone on a killing spree to find, Francis, and he's standing there with those two girls, and he's done had to whoop them down, and he's like, I don't know, is this sexist? Should I shoot you? Should I not shoot you? As he's pulling out the gun to shoot them. And Deadpool's going to shoot them. He don't give a fuck. What'd you do?
I was sitting over here fucking with my finger and I
Well,
made it
stop.
hurt. Well, it feels funky. Yeah.
That's right, he wore the brown pants.
Yeah.
That was a great line.
Yeah.
That's a great line.
I was so disturbed by how many people let their kids see that movie. I was so disturbed by that.
I always watch the PG-13
Well,
version.
our oldest watched
Right.
the PG-13 version.
You know what, Melissa? I
like
actually
Birds of
like
Prey.
Birds of Prey too. I
Yeah.
heard so much hate on it and everything, I actually enjoyed Birds of Prey more than I did Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Funny enough,
Me too.
it had more
liked it.
humor in it, and I enjoyed Birds of Prey.
Deadpool and Punisher. That would be cool.
The best, right? The best team up to me that they could do, because they have the two perfect actors to do it.
If you haven't seen Birds of Prey, watch it.
In the comics,
Or Deadpool. Watch
one of
it.
the oddest friendships in Marvel is Peter Parker and Deadpool. Deadpool doesn't show up on Peter's Spidey sense, so he sneaks up on him all the time. And of course, Deadpool being how Deadpool is, and Peter being how Peter is, there's all kinds of conflict and chaos that happens every time they wind up together. But it's an odd friendship. And right now, with Tom Holland and Ryan Reynolds, is the perfect time to do the Spider-Man Deadpool crossover. It's perfect time. And theirs is one of my favorite relationships in Marvel. My other one is actually Wolverine and Nightcrawler, which in the X-Men movies they never really got into. That's an old school friendship that's been through some shit, them two. But yeah, one of the funnest friendships in Marvel, Spider-Man and Deadpool. And with the actors they have right now, they should strike that iron while it's hot.
However, I do like Pirates of the Caribbean movies. Of course, I haven't actually
first.
seen the new one.
Right, I don't think I've seen the newest
The
one.
newest one I have not seen yet.
All 17 of them.
You're right. Yeah, the first couple were really good.
I agree, Zach. I agree.
Mhm.
And I think they would be the perfect two actors. I just see them having a good chemistry. I think they would be perfect if they ever do the Spider-Man Deadpool thing. Those are perfect. Oculus.
I have not seen Oculus.
I have not seen
I
Oculus either.
love scary movies, but I don't even think I've heard of that one.
I watched a trailer for this indie horror film
What is
today.
Oculus about?
I think it was called The Super Deep or something.
The comic movies.
At the end of the trailer, this one woman was sitting in a chair, and this other woman was questioning her. And she was like, "What's wrong with you?" And the girl in the chair held up her hand and went, "I don't know." And about that time, her finger went, just snapped over by itself. It's fucked up. It's like, ow. Yeah, Wolverine did. Zach, the funny thing is, I'm funny about casting. I catch a lot of hate because I did not enjoy Brie Larson as Captain Marvel. And it's not because I don't like Brie Larson. A lot of people say it's because insecure men didn't like her political. I don't give a fuck about that shit. She was poorly cast for the character. The character is an in-your-face, over-the-top, obnoxious, larger-than-life roughneck. And that's just not Brie Larson. You know who they should have got to play Captain Marvel? The girl that played Starbuck in the new Battlestar Galactica.
Oh my god, I can't pull up her name either.
It's right there. The blonde girl. She turned around and punched her freaking superior officer in the mouth. That's freaking... And then bragged about it and laughed about it. That's freaking Carol Danvers. So, there's been some out of these comic movies that have been poorly cast.
So, Jacob.
And Wolverine was actually poorly cast. Hugh Jackman was actually terrible to play that role. However, to his credit, he made it his own and earned the respect from the old school X-Men fans, because he's actually nothing like Wolverine. He's far too nice, he's far too tall, far too skinny, far not hairy enough. Originally, when they first started thinking about doing a Wolverine movie, right, Deadpool, Glenn Danzig wanted the role. And at that time, Danzig was swole, and he was about Kara Thrace, right. I'm trying to remember the girl that played her though. And she was also in The Mandalorian. She played Sabine. Damn it, what is her name? Why won't it come to me? But the way she portrayed herself as Kara Thrace, that's how even a little louder than that. That's how Carol Danvers was supposed to be portrayed. And it may not be Brie Larson's fault. It might have just been,
Script.
The script, right? It might have just been poor scripting or whatever. But oh my God, why won't that woman's name come to me?
I'm gonna have to get my phone and look it up.
They did one season of a new Bionic Woman show, and she was on that too. Shite. She was in, what was that show, Longmire? She's got a show on Netflix now. Mother Puss Bucket. Love Gina Carano, but that's not who I'm talking about.
Stir of Echoes
I
is
can't.
good. I love
That
Stir of
scene where they
Echoes.
dragged a woman and her fingernails break on the floor.
Maybe I won't screw up our signal doing this real quick.
Shite. Deadpool. I have Danielisms. I say all kinds of words in dumb ways, and it's just me being me. Chimichangas, man. Deadpool loves his chimichangas. Hancock was actually awesome. C-Dub. I love that movie. That's C-Dub. If you ever watch us, especially if you've watched us for any length of time, you've heard us do the whole good job thing. That's from Hancock. Good job. Hancock was awesome, though. Cool, Tony. That's funny. But yeah, Hugh Jackman wound up making that role his own, and I wound up loving Hugh Jackman in the role. But when he was first cast, I was like, there's no fucking way that dude's Wolverine. That's cool, Zach. You know, Tobey Maguire and the other dude that played Spider-Man, Garfield, are going to be in the new Spider-Man movie. It's going to have to do with all the multiverse stuff. Right, Deadpool. It was well written, man. That movie, you laughed when they wanted you to laugh. You got tense when they wanted you to get tense. You know, it was good.
Katie Sackhoff.
Thank you, Katie Sackhoff.
Katie Sackhoff.
She should have played, or there was actually rumor that Ronda Rousey was going to play her, and I actually just absolutely despise Ronda Rousey when I saw how she is in real life, but that persona that Ronda Rousey carries, that over the top, fuck you, that's more Carol Danvers than. And like I said, I don't hate Brie Larson. I usually like her in most of her movies, so I'm not hating on her because of her politics or anything like that. I could give a fuck. I just thought that she was poorly cast. One of the worst I've seen, Halle Berry as Storm. Halle Berry represents nothing. In those original movies, I would have rather seen Angela Bassett or Storm has a fierce look to her. Halle Berry is pretty and all, but she doesn't have that. I don't know. There's just something about Storm.
Halle Berry's not badass enough.
What's funny is, I was mad when they cast dude as Captain America, because he was the Torch to me, Chris Evans, but he won me over too. Zach, I do too, and I get heat for it. And these trolls on the internet are like, well, heaven forbid they take a fresh take from what's in the comics. I get doing some things a little different. I get that. I get changing some stories up. My problem with the X-Men movies was that it's one thing to make something new. You decided to make this movie because that character had a fan base.
Never saw Breaking Bad.
And then when the character does not resemble the character from the comics at all, except for the name, you just cut your Achilles tendon, man.
You're right, Deadpool.
For example, the last Fantastic Four movie. I ain't got to say nothing else.
Actually, I think I did see Swordfish once.
Swordfish, yeah, I like that movie. Hugh Jackman, John Travolta, Halle Berry. Some chuckles.
Chuckles, you catching us just in time to say goodbye.
She always says that.
We got shit to tend to tonight. So everybody better start saying goodbye because we're finna go.
Cat's making yucky noises over there. C-Dub, I've always wanted to watch Breaking Bad. I've heard it's a really great show. Tony, I 100% agree. Chill. Right? Yeah, yeah. Cyborg should have had nothing to do with the Justice League movie. Nothing. Nothing. He was a Titan. And he had nothing. It wasn't until they started that whole New 52 that Cyborg got into the Justice League, and that was after 50 years of the character being around. He should not have been in. He was Deadpool. I agree with you, and I agree with the other guy. He was terrible, but he was terrible in that way that I laughed. Um, that funny enough, though, I did like Danny DeVito as a Penguin.
I love Marvel. I
Chuck,
watched the DC movies once, and that's it. I watch Marvel over and over again.
Chuck, my comic beginnings began with DC, with Justice League. And then I discovered X-Men, and from X-Men, Avengers, and I became a Marvel guy for a long time. But I do still have a sweet spot for the Justice League. This crap, like on the CW shit, what's up, Jacob? This CW shit where Green Arrow is not with Black Canary. That's like taking Lois away from Superman, dude. I don't like. I like the Flash. That's the only CW one that I cared for.
I like the Flash.
But
I liked Arrow too, at first.
But as a general rule, Marvel makes the better live action movies. DC makes the better animated movies. As a general rule. Deadpool, I actually got published in the letter page of an X-Men comics once. I was a super X-Men freak. The X-Men now, I don't even recognize. It's been years since I really paid attention to the comics. I live my comic book life through the movies now. And I'm so far behind on what... You're right, Jacob. But Jacob, the problem with the new DC universe, their first problem out the gate was making a Superman movie dark. I know it's all the rage today to make movies dark. Superman's not dark. Not ever gonna be. Batman calls him the Boy Scout for a reason. Now Batman should be dark, for sure. But Superman, they shouldn't try to make Superman this hard-edged, dark person. It's just not Superman. And I liked Man of Steel okay, but then as they got into Batman versus Superman, you start seeing...
I don't like the dude they got playing Superman. What's his name? I don't like him.
Cavill?
Yeah.
I think he's the best in the suit ever, for sure. I don't know if he's the best Clark Kent, but he's the best looking in the suit.
I just don't like him.
And see, I, funny enough, did not enjoy... Y'all might hate me for this one. I can't stay awake for not either one of the three. But I did not enjoy... The best part of Christian Bale's Batman was Heath Ledger's Joker.
Yeah, that's the only good thing about those movies.
I did not like Chicky as Catwoman.
I don't like him as Batman.
I did not like... I liked dude's portrayal of Two-Face, but I just...
Christian
and I
Bale
wanted
is
so
not
bad to
Batman.
like those movies, and I just cannot. Melissa, The Witcher.
Witcher's good.
I've read those. Well, I'm reading those books, and I played the video games. Love The Witcher.
Yeah, Henry Cavill, the only thing I've liked him in is The Witcher so far.
I wanted to Deadpool. I don't know what my hang up with those are. I really don't. And I like the dark stuff, the dark tone stuff too. And I don't. Maybe it was just bad. Like I said, I loved Heath Ledger as Joker. Absolutely love that. I didn't like that. I mean, he pretty much told them if they brought on Robin, he quit. So they tried to create a new Robin / Nightwing at the end. Carlos, yes and no. Yes, because Tom Hardy's a great actor, but we didn't get to see him fucking swell up.
That Injustice game.
Oh, that's cool.
Alright, y'all, we finna have to call it a night. We gotta go, we got stuff we gotta take care of tonight. So everybody needs to start saying goodbye, so we gotta go.
Was The Dark Knight the first one, or is that the one with that was the Heath Ledger one, right? That was actually my favorite of the three. Yes. Oh, Chuckles! I can't wait to see Rogue Squad. I'm a Star Wars super freak, so even bigger than my comic book nerddom.
I know, Chuckles.
Star Wars is.
Come back Saturday night. We'll stay on longer, but tonight we just got some stuff we got to take care of tonight, so we've got to go.
Yeah, we'll go. We're gonna try since I'm taking off Friday. We're gonna do more. We're gonna start doing our videos Thursday night as opposed to Friday night, and try to lock them up on Friday so we can be a little earlier.
Saturday.
Well, that's what I'm saying, Chuckles. We're gonna try to be here
We'll be
earlier Saturday.
Saturday we'll be on here earlier.
Because, like I said, I'm taking off work Friday, so we're gonna try to start doing our weekly videos Thursday, and that way.
Thursday and Friday, so we'll be able to get on here early.
Yeah, so we'll be able to get on here early Saturday, and we're gonna get toe.
Yeah, we will be on before midnight Saturday.
Yeah.
So y'all catch us then.
I don't know if we'll be as early as 7 or anything, but that's right.
But yeah, we'll be on here. We're already 30 minutes past due where we were supposed to end tonight.
Howard from his nuts. There is a Squirrel Girl character, Tony. Take care, Justin. Have a good night. Glad you joined us as always.
Yeah. Good night, everybody. Enjoyed y'all coming to see us.
This is the part of the night I hate.
Yeah.
Night, Carlos. Night, Melissa. Hey, I used to love the X-Men animated series.
Don't start.
Deadpool.
Don't start.
You get me off on some more. I can talk comics all night too, for sure.
Don't do it.
Deadpool. What'd you think of the limited series run, the Deadpool Corps, with all the Deadpools from all the other alternate dimensions?
After we call it quits. Good night, everybody. We'll catch y'all Saturday.
Kidpool. I like Lady Death. Lady Deathpool. She was funny.
We'll be on early Saturday. I will let y'all know. Check our community posts. All right.
Night, y'all.
Good night, everybody.